Episode 126, and I'm BU Squalor, and we are now going to the playoffs. 15-1, 3-point loss to the Bears is the only loss of the team, and that would be favored to win the Super Bowl, but you never know. That's why they play the game, and we should get some awards, and that's what we're going to go look at right now. We're going to check out who got what in offensively. Vince Trent has 69,000 experience, which means something good happened to him. That's a lot of experience. Foley has 28,000. Whiteside has 30,000. Like Copeland here, maybe, and Plug. Defensively, oh no, I don't think Aaron Donald won anything. He went to the Pro Bowl, but didn't get Defensive Back of the Year. Neil Stallings would have been the other one. Defensive Player of the Year, Superstar Development. Experience wasn't worth much, but now he's Superstar Development. So this guy, he won every award. Pro Bowl rushing leader, Offensive Player of the Year, and MVP. He's just going to be gross next year. And through the playoffs. And then Whiteside, he won Wide Receiver of the Year and a Pro Bowl appearance. So we're just going to OP up a little bit more, and then probably have to do that, undefeated thing. Superstar development for Jimmy Copeland, 2 Pro Bowls. I'm going to work my way through the list and come back to you in a minute. Okay, I went through and gave everybody their XPs, spent all their XPs. I'm going to tell you, let's see, we, compared to last year on offense, we're a little worse in overall. And could be because Aaron Rodgers much better than Bully. Not much better, because Bully's an 85 now, but Vince Trent got better. And pretty much everybody got better, so except for the offensive line that went down and regressed a little, I guess. Should be higher, but it's not, and that's because of reasons or whatever. And defensively, we went we gained 10 Pro Bowls. Anyways, we went up 0.75 about. And see that Juan Mixon is a 92 now. It's actually a 90. Put in his position, 90, 92. And then when I was spending his EXPs, I really wanted 96 speed for some reason. And I shouldn't have done it. I should have just brought his other stuff up to 90 and had 95 speed. But now he has 96 speed. And not great. It could have been better not to spend that much on 1 point of speed. I think it was 14,000 for 1 point of speed. Could have got me 90s, I think, all the way across the board. But that we went the other way, and now he's got elite speed at us a corner. And this team, when I was talking about doing the rebalance rule, I felt like it was just necessary to make it worthwhile. And then the Bears beat us, and now I feel like next year I'm going to feel it anyways, because I'm probably going to go undefeated next year. Or maybe we never do, and that's just really hard to do, and it's always going to be 15-1 and, deep playoff run, Super Bowl win, whatever. That could be. And the Colts, they did good. They were supposed to pick terribly, and we got the 20th pick from the Colts. But they're in the playoffs, so that could actually change. I mean, it could be the 31st pick. We could beat them in the Super Bowl. And We have no 7th round picks, 1 6th round. Traded them all away. Alright, let's go do records. Packers are the 1 seed, the Cowboys are the 2 seed, Falcons are the 3 seed, Seahawks are the 4 seed, the Bears are the 5 seed, and the Giants are the 6 seed. And for the AFC side, the Jets are the 1 seed, the Chiefs are the 2 seed, the Browns are the 3 seed, the Texans are the 4 seed, the Colts are the 5 seed. Let's lose Colts. And the Bills are the 6 seed. So that's the standings there. I still need to go through my and do my draft tracker spreadsheet, which shows who's left on the team and gives them a grade for every time. So I'm going to work on that, and we will play the playoff game tomorrow. So guys, I realized I've been looking at this the wrong way. I don't need to make my team worse. I need to bring up the other teams. And how I've decided to do this, we're still going to do the rebalancing. If I win, I go undefeated for an entire season, win a Super Bowl, then I'm going to do a rebalancing. Or the other one that I'm going to do is if I win 3 Super Bowls in a row, then I'll do the rebalancing. But here's what I decided. For the first 10 picks in the draft for every year, I'm going to up the points. Now we're going to do this +5, -5 thing. It's going to be +10 for the first pick in the draft. So in this case, we're going to go to the Dolphins here. And their left tackle, Eugene Drew, was the tackle that the Dolphins drafted in the first round. And I'm going to give him +10 in every stat. Then for the number 2 pick, which was for the Broncos, he was a quarterback. He's going to get +9 to every stat. And then for the 3 pick, it'll be +8. For the 4 pick, it'll be +5 or 7. Work our way down to the 10th pick, which will be +1. And that will really boost up teams that had losing records. Next year, they'll have just amazing talent. And then I am also going to go back in the previous years, so 2023, 2022, but I'm going to make them lose a point. So the number 1 pick will be +9, and then it'll go down. And it's just because they actually got bonuses since then, and it just won't make sense. Or it'll be too OP, basically. And we'll go all the way back as long as I can find a player. I think what I'm going to do, though, is speed and strength are going to be limited to 95, or 95 might be the limit on all stats. I gotta take a look at it when I do the first one here to see if so if we did, no, that's quarterbacks, and it's, guess who it is, left tackle. We do +10, it'd be 97 strength. Great, 90, 95 run block. But if we just do it where it's, I don't want 99 speed people, so that's why I think strength and speed should be limited. And it's going to be all the skills, not injury though, injury and toughness. So he's an 80 overall right now, -1, so he's an 81. Let's see what happens when I do this. Now he's a 95 overall with 2 skills that were above 90. I think I'm fine with this. And the speed won't be above 95. So I'm going to continue down the list, and we're going to do the next guy. Next, quarterback. +9. Okay, so we are going to limit it to 95 as the top for any stat. So I'm going to adjust the 2 players, because this is just a little too much. to go to a 97 quarterback. But let me take care of that. Okay, as you see, it routed to a 93. That was for +9. And now we'll just do the other guy too. Is the Dolphins. Oh, I went too far back. Dolphins. Left tackle. Oh, he gave up 7 sacks. And edit this. We'll just get rid of this goes to 95. I think that's the only one. 95. Okay, so that brought him down to a 93. Maybe it didn't even change. Okay, so next up is the Bucks tight end, who's an 8+. For the Bucks, he wasn't even a starter, and now he will be because missed a year, but basically be good for him. He's an 8 overall right now. Let's see what he turns into with +8. All right, the +8 on the tight end made him a 96 overall because now has 95 speed. I don't remember. Oh, that seems like wow, that's nice. All right, next up here is the defensive tackle for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Owen here, huh? 81 overall. 95s are the limits. We're doing +7. Yep, see, that makes him a 90 overall. This is working out pretty good. Well, you can see that he got boosted up to a 95 overall linebacker. So another one. So that's top 5 have been pretty awesome. Now we're at the +5 for the Colts left end. It's pretty good too. Maybe. 83 overall. And he's gonna get +5s. 9 from an 81. He was 83, so maybe it was 6 points, but that was a +5. +4 is gonna be to the Lions running back. Let's take a look at that. And he's their Banks Wilson, their starter. +4 is coming up. That brings him up to an 88. And now we have 3 left. Pat, Colts, and the Ravens. The 4 roster top 10 is done. I'm going to do the 23 roster, but only top. The Bears cornerback's going to get a boost. And it'll be +9 and then +8, +7 all the way down. Those lucky Bears, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the previous years. They got a +9 on their number 1 corner here, and that's gonna just bump him way up. Pretty phenomenal, superstar already. So, okay, here we go. Overall corner now for the Bears. The Bears. And as you can see, he's a 90 overall now. So, Colts, boom. Got a lot of people because they were pretty terrible. A couple days later, and I'm finally done, and I've edited everybody. And the Packers had 2 players picked in the top 10. We had Asher Favors, who was a top 10, the number 10 pick, so he got +1s to everything. 95 cap, so he went up, I think, 2 points. And then on defense, Ron Brazile is a 99 overall. Yeah, he was the number 1 pick, so he got 10 extra points on everything. 295, and as you can see, that did max out a few things and made it close, but you know, but I did it for everybody, so it's it is what it is. We can see that like even doing that still did not make it 100% even, but it did include like some teams did get some additional. There's another 99 and 97. And Frank is still going. Is he 36 years old? Still hasn't retired yet. A steal here. Can't. Tom Swooten. He did not get a bonus. He was a top 10 pick, but not on the same team. But they are not on the same team. I didn't give them an extra. Look at the Rams didn't have anybody. It's basically everybody who got selected got some serious points. And maybe if they were like 9 or 8 or something, they didn't go up with 297s now. Saints got I don't think they got anyone worthwhile. Seahawks, their tight end went up a lot. Funny all that work, and when I look at it, it was like, oh, who really went up? Yeah, there's see Kelsey Kaiser here, 30-year-old, 99 overall, right end. The Bears, they got 3 Nico Painters, Cedric Harwood, and Mike Jarrett. I think Kraft did. I mean, again, we're still gonna. I want, just I really want the rebalancing goal. Like that's my goal. Winning Super Bowls, I got that part down now. I understand that it's pretty easy to just streak it, but we want to see how many rebalancing times we can, maybe 2 or 3 times get rebalanced. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, that was not good. There's a 99, 9. That's Fletcher Cox. Make the team a little bit. They had 3. Look at that. 4 of them, maybe. They had a lot. So did the Giants. Giants had a lot of early picks. Jaguars. I put Jalen Ramsey back. I gave him back his 5 points on everything because I felt bad. Yeah, he did too. He gave us trouble, remember? Lions, they got a 99. But they paid a lot of money too. So, let's do some training, go to the next week, and then we're going to talk about our draft class. And we're facing the Chicago Bears. Oh, what a pick! That's that's uh that's not team we really wanted to see because they just got all those bumps. Let's look at the scores. A lot of that. I wish I could turn that off. Version. I get it. Wild card. Bills. Seahawks won. Buffalo Bills won. Chicago crushed Atlanta. Yeah. So maybe the rebalancing rule doesn't happen next year because we got defeated here and we don't win a Super Bowl. Let's look at the Chicago Bears injury report. We'll start. We have nobody. Bears, the Bears, the Bears. I did not adjust anybody's injury, so Leonard Floyd is out. Molly, ooh, that's their main halfback, I bet. A broken femur for Blake Ellis, another halfback. Big injuries, long injuries too. Yeesh. And the Chicago Bears will have, let's see. Facing Mike Jarrett, the superstar. Quick development. He got some serious buffs. He was a long time ago. It's easier just to do it this way than it is for me to look. 2020? #1 pick, so he got a 10-point buff on all his stats, which, as you can see, did not break 90s when they were capped out. So he's now phenomenal. So this should be it, and he is the #1 ranked quarterback now with that boost. His contract, is it worthwhile? It's, yeah, look at that. You're gonna have him locked up for a long time now at 99 overall. Russian starts next year, so he's primed to go. Halfbacks. He was I think he got edited too. No, he was not. He's a second round pick. He did not get edited. Oop. Oh, darn it. Try that again. This way, because it's probably faster. We'll be facing. Oh man, they're down to 1 running back. Esther Overton. The back is Andre Wall. They only have 2. They'll have to sign someone, I think. Facing Jordan Matthews. Cam. And just go back. Leads on these wide receivers. There's not a great wide receiver group. Oh, Nico Painter got a buff, and now he's a 97 left tackle. He's going to lock down that position pretty good. Lance Stuka, Leonard Williams, Eddie Goldman, Pearson, Hightower. Leonard Floyd is hurt, so the matter, they're all slow. So cornerbacks. Oh yeah, look at that one. He's gonna just absolutely blanket Shaheem Favors. Mine will be on. I think he got a buff too, did he not? Third pick, 2017. He got a buff too. So he got some substantial buffs just now too. So they both did. Kyle Fuller, Landon Collins, Duke Cravens. We got our work cut out. This is gonna be a great game. Great game. Draft tracker. Plus. Okay, there are no 2017 picks left. 18 picks. Got Neil Stallings. There's an error. Neil Stallings. 85 tackles, 5 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks, 5 interceptions, 1st in tackles, 4th in tackles for a loss, 5th in tackles, and 1 pass defense. I gave him A+ because he won Defensive Player of the Year. Shaheem Favors is 2nd round pick that we had right here, 87. It was 45 for 596, 569, 5 touchdowns. Played the whole game, 2nd in yards, tied 2nd in touchdowns. Got a B+. Isaiah Stubblefield was a 3rd round pick in 2018. I gave him A+ because of how well we ran the ball. And then Anton Flynn was the other one, and he has fallen off the face of the earth. And he 2 catches for 9 yards, long of 7 on 114 snaps, and he's not doing punt returning or kick returning. And he's supposed to make he made 6.4 million this year, 6.5 million for his 2 catches, and next year he's going to make 7.5 million. He is a cap casualty, no doubt. I just cannot keep him on the team. That's the end of the 19 or 18 picks. The 19 pick, first pick was Juan Mixon. 45 tackles, 16 tackles for a loss, 4.5 sacks, 1 pass defense, and 1 forced fumble. 1st in tackles for a loss. I gave him a B+. He did really good. Scott Weary was a The only other 19 pick, and he was a 7th round pick. That's phenomenal. It's first in gross, first in average, 78-yard long, A+ player. That was it for our 19s. For 20, we only have one. We have 2 20s left on the team, and that is Jamal Shanky. He did pretty good. I mean, he had 659 yards, 4.2 yard to carry, 8 touchdowns, receiving yards. A-. He's the backup to Vince Trent. We'd run the ball like a stupid amount of times in this game. Reasons, I don't know. But and then Ray Fennell, the other one, and Ray Fennell. He on 27 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, and 505 snaps, and 4 pass defenses. Was half the time, less than half the time, mostly in nickel. That's the end of our 20. We don't have any 21s, and 22 will be next. Okay, yeah, so no 21 picks, and 22. Yeah, oh, you got that stupid thing again. Ron Brazile was our #1 pick, #1 overall. Give him A+. You just can't beat that, you know, defensive back of the year. He's 99 overall. He's going to have his work cut out for him. The next player was also a 1st round pick, but didn't get a bonus because he, whatever, but he got lots of stuff too. He got an A+. He broke the rushing record with 2 games left in the game, so I had to pull him out because that was ridiculous. They're the stars, 1 and 2. Next up on the team, this is not sorted by it's sorted by something. So I think I missed it all up. Okay. Jerron Brazile, 20, 40, 62 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, a half a sack, 5 interceptions, 11 pass defenses. 2nd in tackles, 1st in interceptions, 2nd in pass defense. Vince Trent, 450 carries. That's a lot. That would have been a record, by the way. 2,122 yards, 4.7 yards a carry, 11 touchdowns. Plus some passing that he caught. And he played on 795 snaps, which he touched the ball on 59% of the plays. Never got hurt, thankfully. He was the polar opposite, knock on wood. Good friend, Matt Jones. And Matt Jones was great. I mean, he was a couple of times Super Bowl MVP, but Vince Trent is better. Next up on this is a 6th round pick from 2020-22. We only have 2 firsts and 2 sixths in 2022. The rest are gone. We just didn't re-sign them, that's why. Blake Leckie, the left guard, he just played backup, and he played 134 snaps and gave up sack. Got an incomplete grade. Darren Whiteside, this was our 6th round pick. He won wide receiver of the year. He got an A-. 85 catches for 795 yards, 13 touchdowns. That was pretty great. I guess I did some kick returning. He was 1st in the team in all categories for wide receivers, so he's our best wide receiver. Even though not our highest rated wide receiver, he was phenomenal. 2023 picks. I have a 1st round pick. Picked up Adrian Best, a defensive tackle. And he played backup. And I think he had so many plays. 5 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss, a sack on 143 snaps. I consider it incomplete. He doesn't have enough work. Juan Mixon and Kenny Clark stayed healthy, so he didn't have to play too much. Next up was our left guard. Drafted. He 2nd round pick. 1 sack given up. Again, A plus just because we ran the ball so greatly. We had a tight end, Nick Trailer, who actually is going to be the starter next year, but I give him A minus, not for his catching ability, but for his run blocking. Practice squad player, fullback, the other fullback, Andrew Janis, he played, and he did not get 1 rush for -3 yards and a couple of catches, but I give him A because we were running the ball so well. Incomplete pass grade for Nooney, who was a left end. There. Snap, 0 sack, 0 zeros. And then little Rager. Can't even see on the screen. He actually got 58 snaps, but he had 1 tackle. From there. Oh, practice squad players. And then for the 2024 draft, the only one that had any difference in the team, the rest are all incompletes because they didn't play enough. Our 2024 draft was our starting quarterback. And I gave him an A minus. His 105 rating, which was one of first in the NFL. And we are going to play the Bears in the next episode. Going to be slow mode all the way. And we'll have to. And maybe I'm going to post some videos first. Later, or I might play it tomorrow. But thanks for watching. You Squaller signing out.